You're watching the RickVanMan channel on YouTube.
I've no idea how long this video is, maybe going for a record here, but it'll be as long as it is long. Obviously, if you don't want to watch it, or if it's not your cup of tea, then you don't have to watch it, but I thought it might be interesting for some folks, so let's give it a go. Let's just hope the sat-nav gets me in the right direction. Oh, this is one way. Typical. Way out this way. There we go. Let's try that. I don't think I've ever driven down here before. Straight on. I have no idea where I am apart from in Corsham somewhere, heading towards Chippenham. But I'm really enjoying it. Nice and relaxed. Car's behaving beautifully. I feel quite comfortable now. I've had a spot to eat and a cup of coffee. I could just carry on doing this all day long. This is what I love about, that wall looks a bit hard. It's what I love about touring, is you kind of get into a little groove and you just kind of get into it and just enjoy it. I love driving. I always have loved driving. But I don't think I'd like to do this if I haven't got stuff with me, you know. I absolutely love the idea that I've got, you know, my little home from home with me, and in this case it's like a really kind of lightweight version of it, but it's still just as good. It's got everything I need. I'm even working on an idea for a shower. I'm not going to develop it until the summertime, but I'm thinking of utilising those barn doors on the back to see whether I can make some sort of a makeshift shower, and that could be good. Nice big old farm there, Cotswold buildings, Cotswold stone everywhere. So I love living in this sort of nearby to this sort of this part of the country, because everything is just made out of stone. All these walls, all the buildings, all Cotswold stone.
Keep right.
Wow. Yeah, if ever you've seen those little houses, they look like this, and they're called Lilliput Lanes. I know about them because my mum collects them, and they're these really highly detailed little cottages and little buildings, and highly collectible. And it's like when you drive around these places, it's like driving around these miniature places, but you're getting them in real life size. And it's just great. Roads are getting narrower. Although I did tell the sat-nav to avoid motorways and to take the shortest route, and what I think that does is it literally draws a straight line between your two destinations, and it'll just keep you on those the roads that intersect the line.
Turn right and then turn left.
Well, that's interesting. It's now saying I'm going to arrive at my destination at 14:38. It was saying 14:58 a while ago. 14:36. Current time is 14:24. So that's 12 minutes. We'll be there in 12 minutes. Now, if we're going to be at Castle Combe in 12 minutes, then this is where the route should get nice and scenic. This is where we should start seeing some really quaint looking little houses. Hopefully you can see what I'm seeing. This road is getting extremely narrow. I'm going to be brushing my wing mirrors on both sides at this rate, or the door mirrors. So what I love about sat nav is if you set it up right and you get it to you choose the right route, it takes you down all these tiny little roads that you would never ever go down in your lifetime. I mean, look, this is one of those roads where there's actually grass growing on the road down the middle. Now I used to do this type of touring. Oh, good grief! Look at this steep hill. I used to do this type of touring with my big van, and it used to get quite scary sometimes. I remember there was one particular road in Wales. It was very icy conditions, and I was in the middle of Wales, and it took me down this road. It was a bit like this, and it was the most treacherous road I've ever been on. It was so narrow. I had brush touching the wing mirrors on both sides of the van, and at one point we were going up quite a steep hill and the wheels were spinning, and if we had lost traction we would have ended up going backwards, and it could have got really, really nasty. But luckily, fortunately, we did okay. There's a big pond of ice there. That's like a water... no, it's like a little river, but it's... oh, no! Oh dear, how's this going to work then? Oh, I'll have to go back. See, this is where having the other van come in handy, because I used to do a lot of reversing with the mirrors. So I can reverse on my mirrors, which is a good thing. Hope you're not going down here. Right, let's try that again, shall we? It's a kind of spooky looking place, this. Getting dark, but this is definitely the type of country that surrounds Castle Combe. Like I say, if ever you get a chance to visit Castle Combe, it's an amazing little place. Just kind of really unusual as well. I remember last time I went to Castle Combe, it was summertime, and I remember driving through lots of avenues of trees. And it was very, very, very scenic, very nice. Ah, okay, well, we're in some place. No signposts. Oh, yeah, there's Castle Combe racetrack there. Right then. So we are in.
At your destination.
Why, thank you. Okay. So we're here. We are in Castle Combe. So let's have a little drive around and see what's what. Yeah, this looks like it. It's like down in a little valley. Oh, where did my sat nav go? Castle Combe, there we go. Yeah, this is the road I remember. You can park anywhere along here as long as it's within the yellow lines. So, in fact, I could actually park here. Shall I? Yeah, go on, let's do it. Parallel parking, reverse parallel parking, every driver's nightmare. Let's see if I can do it. This is where the camera comes into its own now. There we go. Haha! Did it in one. How cool is that? Alright, let's go and have a quick look, shall we? Let's go for a walk. Right then. So that's where my little van is. And this is Castle Combe. Let's take a look. Castle Inn, traditional roasts now being served. That sounds tempting. There we go, that. What's this? The Manor House Hotel. Very nice, look at this. Wow. Hotel and Golf Club. Don't think I can go down there, can I? Keep clear of gate. Private, no access to hotel, no through road, public footpath only. Public footpath only? Public footpath. Oh, okay, let's go and have a look. So it's good coming this time of year, it's not full of tourists. He says, being a tourist. Look at that old gate there. Yeah, I definitely ought to swat up a bit more on the backgrounds of these places if I'm going to visit them, or at least grab a leaflet so I can sort of read it out while I'm going along. But yeah, I think you get the general idea of what this place is like. This is, like I say, it's probably one of the most scenic places that I know of. That's, not too far from home. Not quite sure what's up here. Might just go off and not a lot going on up there, I don't think. Let's have a look down here. Look at all those little chimneys. It's like a sleepy little town. A little smoke coming out of them all. You can almost expect hobbits or something to live here. This place never fails to impress me. I just hope the camera isn't wobbling around too much. I'm literally just holding it in my hand, sort of at neck level. I was going to suspend the tripod beneath it and sort of have it like a counterbalance, but I tried that before and it just made you feel seasick, so we'll try it this way now. It's so quiet here, I feel compelled I have to speak with a whispered voice, with a subdued voice. Big old church there. If anyone's interested in old churches, we've got loads of them in this country, everywhere you look. Problem is, they'll start looking the same after you've looked at about 2 or 3 of them. Old gravestones. Be interesting to see some of the dates on some of these. See, August 13th, 1900. This person lived to the age of 76, which isn't much different to sort of life expectancy today. I find it quite interesting actually when you look at old gravestones, how many people sort of lived for a very, very long time. And I don't know whether it was just the particularly well-off ones that could afford these types of stones and things, or whether it was the general population that sort of lived to those average ages. I don't know. But yeah, next time you're in a graveyard, an ancient one, like 92 years. This person lived to age 92 years, and that was at 1871. So it gets quite interesting when you You look at some of these ages and you think, well, hang on a minute, weren't we told that everybody lived till about the age of 40, you know, back then? 48, 57. Oh, youngsters over there, 23. Sorry, I'm getting a bit macabre now. Look at this old building. Wow. I can hear running water over there, so I might have to go and investigate. But yeah, definitely Hobbit territory, this. You could literally imagine them all kind of sat around doing their hobbity things. Look at the height of those doors. Those doors are tiny. Wow. Same here, look. Tiny little doors. And look, I could buy a piece of fruitcake and things. Wow. Ooh, I might be tempted, but I'll be good. Little memorial there. Ernest Young, Harry Melson, Roland Pullen. I guess these must have been people from the war. Everywhere you go, all I can hear, all I can smell is wood burning fires. There's a real kind of cosy smell here. The old chimney smoking up there. Probably where it's coming from. But look at that, that's just fantastic. Big old pumpkin there. Little gift shop. Oh wow. A little warm glow coming from the little gift shop there. Unicorn Lodge. Okay, I see water. Old-fashioned post box, no longer in use. It's there purely for posterity. There we go, look. I see lots of running water. I'm going to grip my camera a bit more sturdily. Okay. Let's have a look what we got here.
Stuff that even come down through the drain, isn't it? Well, you can see there's a whole...
I better get out these causeways. I get the impression that's the most interesting bits taken care of. Definitely very scenic though, isn't it? Right then, so I better head back for the van. Wow, look at that. It's a shame I'm driving because I actually fancy a pint of ale. That'll go down really well right now, but I'll be good. So that's Castle Combe. If you fancy visiting tea rooms or ale houses, or perhaps seeing the occasional hobbit, that's where you want to check it out. So Castle Combe. I don't even know where it's near, so I can't tell you, but I'm sure there's only one Castle Combe, but well worth a look. Right then, so that is Castle Combe. Let's just Turn the brightness down on that, and I can get it. I have no idea how to get home from here, so it can get me home now. There we go. So home, route here. There we go. So, time to go home. Right, let's get out of here. If I can. Oh, yeah. Set to navigate home. There's a different vehicle there now. That's what I mean by having your back bumper on the camera. It means you can get really close to the other car without actually touching it. Right, I'll take a little drive through, and we might get some nice scenery on the way back before the light completely fades. Another last little look at this amazing little village. I'm not sure I'd want to live here because it's just constantly full of people all the time. Oh, telling me to turn round. Okay, never mind, we'll keep going this way and see what's what.
Bear right.
So you're gonna let me go? Yeah. Let's follow this river along. This is where we didn't get to see because I turned back just before there. River's just running alongside the road there.
In 200 yards, make a U-turn.
Swans, that lovely big old house. No, I want to go up this way. That old bridge there, look. Wow.
Make a U-turn.
I can put some lights on.
In 200 yards, make a U-turn.
So, I'm just wondering whether this camera position we've got here is right, or whether the camera should be mounted elsewhere, either in the windscreen looking out or in the windscreen looking back. Don't know. Be interested to get your opinions and feedback on that, or maybe even have two camera positions, although that's a bit of a pain to do over such a long period of time because it's very difficult to get them synchronized. You know, the longer the length of video, the harder it is to synchronize them. So I don't know. So that's it, we're back on the main road, and it's only a matter of probably, I'll soon tell you, 15:49, so it's only 40 minutes, 38 minutes, I'll be home. So I think I might as well leave this video here. I can't think of anything else that's going to get even slightly interesting on the way home. So I'm going to say thank you for watching. I'll be amazed if anybody's got to the end of this because I got a feeling this is going to be a very long video. Either that or I'll do it in a couple of parts. But I don't know, we'll see. I'll figure out when I get it on the editor at home what I'm going to do with it. But if you have got this far, then thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was, you know, a little bit interesting or useful or whatever. And there we go. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care.